There is a kind of disappearance that does not come with anger, drama, or closure. One day someone simply stops replying. They vanish from calls, messages, even from relationships that once felt unbreakable. People say, they don't care anymore. They changed. They became arrogant. But psychology tells a very different story. Today we are decoding the hidden mind of people who suddenly cut everyone off, not from cruelty, but from survival. People who disappear rarely wake up one day and decide to abandon everyone. Their withdrawal is usually the final stage of a long, invisible exhaustion. They were the listener, the emotional caretaker, the one who absorbed everyone else's pain quietly, until one day their mind whispered, "I can't carry this anymore." And silence became the only form of self-protection they knew. Psychologically, this is called emotional saturation. When a person keeps suppressing feelings, disappointment, hurt, neglect, the brain does not forget. It stores the stress inside the nervous system. Eventually, the emotional container overflows. At that moment, the brain chooses the fastest escape route, not confrontation, not explanation, but disappearance. For many people, emotional pain does not trigger anger, it triggers avoidance. They were never taught how to express hurt safely, so their mind learns a simpler rule. Distance equals safety. Cutting people off becomes the brain's emergency brake. This behavior is often rooted in early trauma. If someone grew up feeling unheard, emotionally unsafe, or constantly invalidated, their nervous system wires itself to expect rejection. So later in life, when relationships become overwhelming, the brain protects itself by disconnecting first, before it gets hurt again. To the world, it looks like arrogance. To the nervous system, it feels like survival. Here is the paradox. People who cut everyone off are not emotionally cold. They are emotionally overheated. They don't lack feelings. They have too many, with nowhere to release them. Psychiatry calls this a freeze response. When fight and flight fail, the brain shuts down emotional circuits to prevent collapse. Externally, the person looks calm. Internally, the nervous system is in silent emergency mode. You may wonder, why not just talk about it? Because for them, explaining feels like reopening wounds that barely closed. Silence becomes a temporary anesthesia. There is another layer. Many of these individuals learned that their needs were inconvenient. So instead of asking for space, they erase themselves. Not because they think they are better than others, but because they secretly believe they are too much. They do not need confrontation. They do not need guilt. They need one psychological permission. You are allowed to exist without disappearing. Gentle safety, not pressure, brings them back. If someone has vanished from your life, remember this. Not every goodbye is hatred. Some goodbyes are silent cries for rest. And if you are the one who disappeared, your silence was never weakness. It was your mind asking for mercy. You didn't leave because you didn't care. You left because caring was costing you everything.